So we spoke about the relevance of employees' privacy. Let's talk in this video about protecting employees' personal data. Of course, under the Indian DPDP Act as well. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy, and as I said, let's protect the employees' data in this video. So, what are the important things that you need to keep in mind? Of course, apart from the fact that the employees' data needs same level of respect as the personal data of any other associate, vendor, or customers. What is important is employees should also get a privacy notice. The way you treat employees' data could be different from the way you treat your customers' data, right? Because the customer's data is external, you may be using them for email marketing, which you are not going to do with your employee, right? So the activities are different. So you may need to have different privacy notices for your employees as compared to what you have for the general public outside. You need to define a very clear retention period of personal information post exit of the employee. Again, what could be those personal information that you should delete? First of all, you need to define a time period, right? So your employee knows when he joins in that once he has joined in, after his exit, it would be this much amount of time that you would still retain his personal information. And this could be his address, this could be his phone number. At least, even the Provident Fund reallocation to the new employment takes 2 to 3 months. So in that period, if a verification comes in, then you can't answer them if you don't have authentic address or Aadhaar card with you, right? So you need to define the time accordingly based on maybe some of your industry norms. A manufacturing employee might have different norms as compared to a doctor or a research scholar. The moment he quits, you can anonymize that data because it would be not something that you need daily now. So you can anonymize it, even his banking information, even online. Banks, they provide you the option of deleting a payee. So you can delete your employee's banking information from there. They also give you the option of disabling or deactivating a particular pay, right? So you can pick up deactivate your employees, ex-employees. Obtain consent for biometrics. So if he is going to use biometrics attendance, you need to have his consent that he is okay with that. More so if you want to use CCTV surveillance, right? CCTV surveillance is not meant for monitoring the behavior. That's a separate legitimate clause that says that if you want to monitor the behavior of an employee in the organization where you are not satisfied or you are getting complaints against his behavior, then you don't even need consent because that's a legitimate use of personal information, right? But till the time the routine organization, the floors, there are CCTVs, it has to be a part of your privacy notice. A consent has to be taken that your videos would be recorded and retained for X amount of time. If you have this retention policy for your CCTV videos also. Enhanced security of biometrics, you will do it for all visitors of your office. You need to be also careful for your employees. There could also be a situation where some set of employees might be using more biometrics or more secure biometrics. For example, a visitor or a general employee is only doing it for attendance, but an IT employee may be doing it for entering the data center area, the secure area. So you need to have policies accordingly. Share your data with your vendors only if you have valid privacy enabled contracts with your vendors. So whether you are sending a birthday cake or whether you are sending an anniversary gift, you should have a privacy enabled contract with your gift vendor as well as with your courier agency through which you are sending any post, if in case you are sending documents to their residence, right? So these are some of the very important things that you need to consider for your employees. As a best practices for compliance, you should publish employee privacy notices. You should secure their data storage with only HR access. So where is the CV of the employee? Where is the banking information? Where is the copies of Aadhaar, PAN card, passports? All these are secure information. Who needs that? Either HR who collects them or to some extent payroll department. even finance department does not need his passport or PAN card or anything, right? Finance department needs PAN number, PF number, and banking details. Not even PF number perhaps, because he's just depositing. But when he deposits PF, then there the PF number goes in detail. So, partly yes. So you need to actually study each of your PIIs and find out what is required where, and how would you secure it and keep it separate from other departments. Retention policy should be very well defined, role-based access to sensitive data, robust deletion procedures. Deletion means deletion. Deletion does not mean you delete it and someone hacks the system and undeletes your data, right? So again, the same sensitive thing, you should have those respected applications to destroy the PIIs properly. And of course, a structured vendor contract with privacy points. So you should build a privacy aware workplace. Train your HR very well on the privacy norms. HR is not the only part of the organization. Managers, employees need to take care of each other's personal information. Redesign all processes with privacy elements. Follow privacy by design right from the start of the process. For example, you take the consent of CCTV or biometric usage at the time of hiring, right on day one. You let him know before he is joining through a privacy notice that we will take your biometrics and use them like this, and we'll take your CCTV footages and use them like this. Develop an internal grievance redressal system. Where does he go if he is not comfortable? Build employee privacy trust in your organization. Something which is very, very important. If you are taking care of them, they will take care of your customers. Stay compliant, avoid any legal and ethical pitfalls. More so, a non-satisfied employee could be a very big threat to the organization. And dissatisfaction towards the organization for not handling his personal information properly, it's a bad thing, right? So be very, very careful with the employee's data as far as the personal information is concerned. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.